Welcome to U.S. History, AP U.S. History, and Psychology with Mr. Stanchos. This brief video will be a tour of my classroom and classroom procedures. Here's where you'll find me along with Uncle Sam at the beginning of class to greet you. When you walk in the class, you'll notice that any assignment or handouts you'll need for the day will be right here on this cabinet, as well as a note from myself to let you know if you need to grab a Chromebook or a textbook. If you happen to bring food or drink with you, that's not allowed in the classroom, but you can place it right down here on these two shelves, unless it's water in a sealed container. Don't forget to grab it on your way out. When you have a cell phone with you, what you want to do is go ahead and power that off or silence it and place it in the appropriately numbered holder. You'll get a number each 6 weeks. It'll change every 3 to 6 weeks. And say you're assigned number 4, you'll take that out, place your phone in the holder once it's been silenced, and you'll take this card number 4 with you to your assigned desk where you'll keep it until the end of class. And when I dismiss class, you'll take the card back and place it into the appropriate holder and get your phone out. Notice that I do have some outlets available for you. Feel free to charge your phones while they are here in the holders. Say you arrive a little late, make sure to sign the tardy log. And what you'll want to do is fill out the date, your full name, and the time. Make sure to do this because sometimes I might mark you absent and later on you'll ask for me to change that. I'll come and look here to make sure that you were indeed tardy and see when you came in. If you're in U.S. History or Psychology, you're going to want to grab your spiral and or folder from your appropriately numbered bin here. You'll keep your stuff here if you so choose to help you out throughout the year. We do recycle, so make sure you take advantage of the single stream recycling, aluminum, plastic, and paper in the blue bin. Please, no garbage there. Place all garbage in the trash can to the right. Once class is started and you place your phone in the folder, you go ahead and find your assigned spot. You'll get out your spiral if you grabbed it at the folder or it's in your backpack. And you want to check out the essential questions on the board. I'll expect that students write down these essential questions daily and date each spiral entry. And then they'll want to consider these questions and also peruse the calendar to see what occurred the week before or what's coming up in the week ahead. To the left of that, we've got a brief overview of the 6 weeks. It's for U.S. history only. This 6 weeks, World War I, the 20s, and the Great Depression. Moving over here to the corner, say you missed a day. This would be the absence section. And the absence section is color-coded, much like the entries on my calendar over there. We have green for U.S. history, red for psychology, and blue for APUSH. If you miss a day, look at the day you missed. Say it was Friday the 25th, that's day 3. You would go here to day 3 in the appropriately numbered folder. And if there was a physical handout, you get it here. More and more we're going online though, so expect to see this more and more empty as the year progresses. If we took any notes, I'll have copies of my lecture slides here in the appropriate folders. Make sure to put them back when you're done with them. If there were classroom handouts, a class set, they'll be in these folders, and it will be indicated on the calendar if it was a class set. This is my copy to keep, so you won't keep it. Please return it to the folder when you're done. This is also the art supplies and school supplies section. You need a hole punch. Here you go. This brick is a hole punch, believe it or not. Pencil sharpener, please, no colored pencils. I do have extra supplies here in case you need. Of course, the expectation is that you bring your own supplies, but say a dog ate all the pencils you own, feel free to grab one from me and place it back where you got it at the end of class. I also have highlighters, index cards, and post-it notes here. In the back of this drawer is where you'll find the medical supplies, alcohol wipes, Band-Aids, etc. This cabinet has all the art supplies, glue and pencil colors, markers, all that stuff. Here behind Abraham Lincoln is my Chromebook cart. If you got a note at the front that said to grab a Chromebook, you'd come here and get one. This is how I'd like you to do that. Notice how neat this is. I am a little OCD, you might have already noticed. When you get a Chromebook, it is numbered. So say you grab number 4 at the door, you're going to want to grab the number 4 Chromebook. Before you do though, make sure to unplug it. Don't pull these out until they're unplugged. Whenever you replace the Chromebook, make sure that you put it back in the appropriately numbered spot. 4 goes in 4, of course. And make sure it's pushed all the way back, and you'll know it whenever you see it hits that line. And then you'll plug it in. We follow these procedures, then it'll all be nice and easy. If we don't, then these cords can be a mess and it'll be a hassle. So make sure to do that whenever you have your Chromebooks. Right here next to that is the psychology section. during sustained silent reading or your individual project time, you might want to peruse any of these books that are available for you. Moving on throughout the class, in the back is where you'll find the textbooks. So straight ahead is U.S. history. I have 30 textbooks. This is how I'd like them returned whenever you're done with them. Notice that they're slightly at an angle. This keeps them from falling over as you place them in one by one. 15 on the top, 15 on the bottom. Same for A-push books right over here to the right. This is my layer. This is my bunker. Please respect that. This area is off limits except for those A-push books and except for this. This is where I'll keep the restroom pass. If you need to use the restroom or do anything, you'll come in and fill out the date, your full name, the time, and where you're headed. And you must show this to me before you leave. Please don't leave the classroom without filling this out and letting me know. And finally, beneath the U.S. history books, we've got some magazines. This will be my current events section. I actually do host the current events team, so speak to me if you're interested in what that might entail. This will be available for you for, once again, sustained silent reading time and or individual project time. Over here on the left, we've got our student work section. I look forward to filling that up once you guys get me some awesome work that I can post. Right here we have more books. These are U.S. history books, and these are all related to the current 6 weeks. So starting with imperialism all the way through World War II and the Cold War. These books are for your perusal during individual time. And I do have more books at the top. Let me know if you need help getting those down. And that pretty much is the tour. Going back out, let's say class has been dismissed. That means all Chromebooks are appropriately placed back, all textbooks are placed back. I'll announce it. Row by row, you'll replace your card and grab your phone. If you're in U.S. history or psych, you'll return your folders. Don't forget to grab your food. Don't forget to recycle. And don't forget to say goodbye to me and all your classmates and go on to your next class. And that's it. Look forward to working with you throughout the year. Have a good one.